Hello class! Today we are going to have a look at Marvel Legends Series 1 Iron Man. Now, oh my god, it's out of the package. Yeah, I had this before YouTube. And I'm not really a mint in package kind of person. So, have a look at this figure. One thing I should point out, we'll talk about the color scheme maybe, I guess now, is the standard one was yellow and red. The red is the same, but this one, I don't know how well the camera can pick it up. It is the, I believe, the gold variant, the Golden Avenger variant, which I remember seeing in stores when it first came out, and I thought, why have a yellow Iron Man when I can have a gold one? So, that's why this color is a little bit different than some of the ones you might see on eBay or toy shows and stuff, even though I'm sure the Iron, or the Golden Avenger variants are out there. But, you know, in terms of the mold, it's very nice. It's got all the details. This is kind of his, I guess we'll say his classic armor, the one he's probably best known for. So we've got the hip plates here and the shoulders there. But, you know, it's very good mold. We've got all the musculature on him. Again, to me it just kind of looks like he's wearing shiny pants and funny boots, and that's what makes him Iron Man, but that's okay. Now, in terms of the articulation, it's been a while since I've dug this figure out. But we can rotate the shoulders here, maybe a little bit. We've got the point there on the upper arm that rotates. He's got 2 pieces or 3 pieces, a double joint for the elbow, so we can bend that all the way. The wrist, it's gonna rotate around, and then we've got the wrist moving up and down, and the fingers going forwards and backwards. The head, that can go all the way around as well, and it's on a ball joint, so we can swivel it up a little bit. The upper torso, it does move a little bit side to side. No up and down motion. The waist, it does move a little bit as well. Now, I don't know about everyone else's Iron Man figure, but I find mine that the waist is, like, he's got really loose hips. Oh, that's because he's Tony Stark. Oh, that was bad, I'm sorry. But we have that can rotate. I'm guessing all the way around, but I'm not going to try to force it. The legs are also on the ball joint, but because of his butt plate, his legs don't go back. They only go forward. And they can move out to the side, but again, because of the hip plate, we don't get that much going out, so we can't do the splits. We can rotate at the thigh all the way around. We've got the double joint from the knee, so we can bend that pretty far. And then the boot, at the top of the boot, we can rotate his foot. And then at the ankle, we can bend there. And then he can move his toes up and down. And obviously, the same side is going to be the same. So, lots of articulation, as we would have come to know and love from Marvel Legends. The other thing that we can do with this figure is, if you look at his head here, I'm sure everyone knows, we can pop off the mask. And here we have Robert Downey Jr. Or, sorry, I mean Tony Stark with the mustache. You notice in the movies he doesn't have the silly mustache, he's got the goatee. I don't know. Anyways, so we can have him without his mask if we want. That way we can have Tony Stark kicking the tar out of people. It almost looks like Magnum P.I. Sorry. But you know what? I've never cared for Tony Stark. I've always liked Iron Man, so we'll put this mask back on him. Now, these figures were before the time of the Build-A-Figures, right? So it came with a stand. Here it just says Stark. I wonder if we can pull that out. It's been a little while. There we go. If we want to, we can just get rid of that. We can see pegs here on the top, one here, one there, one over here, so we could put our Iron Man figure on there. He's got little holes in his boots for that purpose. You know, I'm kind of liking that. Well, anyways, we can put this back on. And if we look, the back, it's got a peg hole. So we could actually try to hang this from our wall like that and then put our Iron Man on there. But clearly this wasn't that popular a feature because they stopped doing it. Or maybe it's just because Build-A-Figures people like better. I don't know. I don't mind stands. They're okay. They're good for standing up your figure. Now, one thing I should point out, actually, with the paint on this one, you notice here on the arms it's starting to chip off. I think that's actually the yellow color that he was supposed to be. I don't know how well we can see that. But obviously, with a little bit of wear and tear, that has flaked off. Oh, I've missed a point of articulation. I'm so sorry. The shoulders, we can move them forwards and back. So we can get more of a repulsor blast kind of look here. Now, finding this figure, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. This is one of those ones, actually, I think I bought at my local Walmart when it first came out. Finding it on eBay or toy shows, I have no idea how much it would go for. I'm probably expecting it's probably more in demand because of the current movie. I'm not sure. I couldn't begin to tell you what it would be like trying to find this figure. But if you can and you want to spend the money on it, it is, in my opinion, the best kind of classic age Iron Man figure that I've seen. The paint is really good on it. The mold is excellent, and the posability is pretty good, as I said. The only problem I have is that his waist here, it's a little bit shaky. But otherwise, it is an excellent figure. If you're a Marvel Legends completionist, or if you just like Iron Man, it's definitely worth having. I think it's his best classic armor look. So I think you should definitely get him, if you can. I keep rambling. In terms of a grade, you know what? I have to give this figure an A. You know what? It's excellent. I like it. It's awesome. I'm kind of partial because I've always kind of liked Iron Man. And the mold is excellent. The coloring is excellent. The base, you know what? I'm not going to get upset about that. I'm not a big Build-A-Figure kind of guy. So this figure definitely gets an A. It's a worthy addition to your toy shelf if you want to have something on display. But I think that's about it for me. That was a look at Marvel Legends Series 1. Wow, how old is that? Iron Man. I think it's the gold variant. Pretty sure it is. I remember seeing gold and yellow. But I think that's about it for me. Thank you very much, and class dismissed.